Happy Sunday. Uh, Sully here from Have Cheetah Well View. We might have a guest appearance by the cheetah later. He is out and about patrolling. We got our ladybug back. It's about a little over after 8 o'clock, 8:15 or so, so a couple hours before the midnight hour strikes. But I thought I'd take this time to show you part two of my final family video haul. The last part one, I showed some TV series that I got, and so for part two, I'd like to show you some films that I got. So here we go. A couple of these I already watched, starting with Blue Ridge. This is from a new company, Inspire and Imagicom. They make it for Inspiration TV, made for TV movies. They're pretty much like an action type Hallmark movie. No cursing, minimum violence, but pretty good action. Good cast, a lot of fun, and this was no different. This was a hoot and kept the mystery going. Pretty much almost got it all the way to the end. Figured it out about 2/3 of the way through. But still really good, really well done movie, and liked it quite a bit. Next up is a movie I watched today as well, and that is The Dark and the Wicked. Um, this is a good movie. It's confusing though. It's a little bit confusing. It definitely stays with you. Um, I would have liked to seen just a little bit more clarification on the story. I know that not every story has to have an ending. I get that. Um, I can go without necessarily having a proper ending if you do a proper beginning. Like if you can tell us why things are happening the way they are. But when you drop us in the middle of it, it's sort of like, um, good movie. Ella Ballantyne has a small part in this, a very key role, and she knocks it out of the park. I won't tell you much about her part, other than she rocks in it. I did like this quite a bit, and definitely feel it's worth owning. Okay, next up is an ISC film. I was looking for the last two before they closed the doors, and I got them. I got the rental. There's a new film company that Family Video was starting to run some of their movies on. Don't know too much about them. They're called Cape Light, and I got a couple already from earlier times, but I got this one in the closing sale. The cover is sort of like clear, and the layout is pretty much almost like this layout is like ISC before, but I think that's because this was put out by MVD. I could be wrong about that, but it has the same type of layout as ISC movies. I knew it wasn't, so it wasn't like I got this by mistake. I knew what I was getting. Just interested in seeing this because it's a new company, Cape Light. Next, I got another Shutter movie. I got Monstrium. The reason I grabbed this sort of reminds me of Paladin when he's waiting for some treats, especially the turkey treats. He's got that sort of look around him, especially if it's been like 8 hours before he's gotten the treats. As you can see, it is with Shutter. I believe this is a South Korean movie, and South Koreans make some kick-ass movies, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this. Uh, Next up, another Shutter movie, The Beach House. Um, I don't know anything about this one other than it's supposed to be very good. It has a nice cast to it. And it's supposed to be a mix of between horror and sci-fi. So interesting movie. From what I've been hearing from people, they've liked it quite a bit. I know that Liana Liberito is in this movie, and she's a fine young actress as well. Next up, um, They Reach. This looks fun. Don't know anything about this one either. Next up, I got a Shout Factory movie, an action movie called The Rising Hawk. So this will probably be filmed over in Asia somewhere, and has a good cast. Robert Patrick's in it, Tommy Flanagan's in it. So both really steady veteran character actors, and they're doing a historical drama here. So this will be a lot of fun, I'm sure. Let's see. Let's see. The other IFC movie I got is some IFC films proper. Gee, say that 3 times fast. This is with Liam Neeson and his son Michael Richardson, made in Italy. Um, as soon as I saw the preview for this, I just knew I had to get it. This is one I really wanted to get quite a bit. Uh, so I'll be definitely giving that a watch sooner than later. Um, this looks really this looks really good. This is Michael Richardson is Liam Neeson's son in real life from his marriage to Natasha Richardson, who was killed tragically in a ski accident. So he grew up and became an actor as well, followed his father and mother's footsteps. So next, I got The Rise of Skywalker from Star Wars. So now I have all 3 of the Star Wars reboots, and I also have a Solo. So I got all the 4, and I have Rogue One as well. So I have all 5 of the brand new Star Wars movies. But stop me if you heard this before. I haven't watched them yet. Oh, scratch that. I have watched the first 3. I have watched the new Star Wars movies back when they were Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Okay, next, the the first big movie to come back out since when the COVID hit, and that's Tennant. I hear this is a mind-bending movie, and you have to pay really sharp attention to it. And even then, you'll probably have to go back and watch it again or twice. This is Christopher Nolan's latest movie, and some say he got really too plot involved, but anybody who's watched anything from Christopher Nolan knows that that's what he's always done. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. This has Denzel Washington's son, John David Washington, in the lead role. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he does. All right, I got I got another stack here. Keep the party going. Well, back to Shudder, The Room. And this stars Olga Kurylenko. I mentioned her the last review stash I did, or a review. I think I did a haul video, and I commented on how I really like Olga Kurylenko. I think she's underrated as hell. She could do anything. She can do action, adventure, sci-fi, horror. She can do it all, and really underrated. Really underrated. But she's one of my favorites. Let's see. This is Redwood Massacre, Annihilation. This is a sequel. I picked it up for one reason. I picked it up. Oh, you're thinking I'm going to say Danielle Harris. No, surprisingly, I picked it up because Damian Puckler's in it. And I really like Damian Puckler. I watched him in Grimm, and I think he's a hell of an actor. This will be the first time I've seen his acting outside of Grimm, and I'm looking forward to it. And of course, having Danielle Harris in it doesn't hurt either. She's a really spunky and a really cute actress, and I'm a favorite of horror fans everywhere. So I know this is supposed to be a sequel. I have to find out where the first one's at, but at least I got the second one. Okay, going back to Shudder, um, with the Pale Door. Shudder has been cranking out the movies lately. They have been acquiring movies and putting the sticker on and slapping them out there, and they're become really, really popular really quickly. So far, so good as far as I'm concerned. I've watched 2 Shudder movies. I watched Detectives and I watched the Dark and the Wicked. So far, I think I watched one other one too that was okay. So far, so good. I haven't had any bad episodes or bad movies yet from the Shutter label, so I'm really happy to get more Shutter. Next is a drama called Tell It to the Bees. Only thing I know about this, it has Adam Paquin in it from the X-Men show and from True Blood, and it looks to be some some dramatics in here. I don't know who else is in it. Some girl named Holly or Holiday. That's her name, Holiday Granger. Don't know anything about her. And then I got some old ones from Family Video that they were getting rid of really, really cheap. So I thought I'd go ahead and grab some of those. Um, so I got Jackie Chan, the Legend of Drunken Master, some Chopsaki. I got a John Wayne movie, the Fighting Kentuckian. Can't go wrong with old John Wayne. I picked up Hosts from Dark Sky. Heard a lot about this when it came out. It's supposed to be quite frightening. I've seen this done before though, on a couple other movies, short films I reviewed, with an entity in the room when someone's taking their picture or doing a conference call. Still a very effective platform to do a horror film on, especially these days. So that's Host. Let's see. So I've been giving my friend Dan Dozell from the Rejects Films. I've been giving him shit for years about Rob Zombie movies. I've been racking them, and so I feel sort of bad about that when I was out there shopping and I saw a movie, for Rob Zombie. So I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to go ahead and watch a Rob Zombie movie. This will be the first one I've watched since House of a Thousand Corpses. And I'm going to do it in honor of my buddy to let him know that I'm not a narrow-minded elitist. So I go ahead and I bought The Lords of Salem. So I was really excited. I went back to Dan. I said, guess what, buddy? I got myself a Rob Zombie film. I said, and he goes, what'd you get? I said, I got The Lords of Salem. He goes, why'd you get that piece of shit for? And of course, the Cheeto started laughing his ass off at that. I'm like, are you kidding me with this? And he goes, no, that's like the worst Rob Zombie movie you could have gotten. I'm just like, ain't that something? But I got it, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a watch. I'm sure it's going to be interesting. Okay, there's a few more to go here. I got an animated film called Long Way North. I do love animated films, so and not just DC. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. I got a Brian De Palma movie called Body Double, with Craig Wesson and Melanie Griffith. I saw this a long time ago, and recently it's been being bandied around in the different live streams. So when I saw it on sale, I thought, yeah, why not? For $1. Okay. Next, I got a movie from director Joe Lujan. He's done a superhero series called the Immortal Wars. And so he's put out like 3 or 4 of them. And so I saw this one on the shelf, so I picked it up. I don't know anything about it at all, but it's definitely superhero-y. So I thought I'd go ahead and take a look at it. I know he's going to be operating on a smaller budget. It's not going to be Marvel or DC type of action, but I'm very much interested in seeing how he does it. Got an interview with Joe Lujan coming up real soon, hopefully within a week or so, and I'll be watching this and reviewing it as well. All right, and I got just a little bit more in here. It's gonna be a little bit of a longer video. Blu-rays here. I got Iron Mask featuring Jackie Chan and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sadly, way past their primes, but still seen them on screen together. They have a fight scene together, which got a lot of hoopla to the movie. I'm not sure if that's the only scenes they have or not, but still, regardless if it is or if it isn't, still nice to see them on screen. And so this is Iron Mask. Next, got a Pixar Disney movie called Onward, about two brothers looking for their father, who's supposed to be a powerful sorcerer, and their adventures. First time in a long time for a Pixar film, though I did watch The Incredibles earlier this week, and man, that movie holds up excellent. The Incredibles is a fun movie, so I'm looking forward to seeing Onward. All right, almost done here. Next is Max Winslow and The House of Secrets. I got this one because this one had Chad Michael Murray in it. So it seems like I've been getting a lot of his movies lately. So I thought I'd keep the ball rolling and get this one. This will be like a young adventure story. Looks good. Looks interesting. Maybe trying to start a franchise. A lot of these never get past the first film, but we'll keep our fingers crossed for this one. And last but not least, and you guys might laugh at this, but this is absolutely true. This is the first movie I have of him in my collection, of this series in my collection. You would think that I would have all of them by now, but I do not. I don't know why. Maybe because I just don't see him out in the wild. I don't know. Whatever the reason may be, but since this was on sale, I said, why not? So I went ahead and got Rambo, Last Blood. So, yep. I don't know what I'll watch, just to be honest with you. I mean, I got it, I got it, but it's going to go on my watch pile, but my watch pile is monstrous, and I probably won't be digging this out anytime soon. I just got it to have it, maybe when I get the other four together, or the five, or whatever there is now, I'll put them together and watch them and binge watch them. I do like the first two First Bloods, don't get me wrong. The first two Rambo movies, especially the first one, are outstanding. I like the first two. Three, they really started pressing the the reality of the thing, and then after that, I quit. So Rambo, First Blood. So that's part 2 of my family video haul. I'm supposed to be going back tomorrow to say goodbye to my friend. There's not much left on the shelves, so we'll see where it goes. I'll show you what I got. All right, thanks for watching, and if you like what you see here, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and until next time, peace.